Hey darlings, if you are thinking about or just starting out as a junior sailor, this is going to be a no BS guide. I'm going to give you tips on how to thrive without losing your girly sparkle. So I have my notes that I'm going to be looking at during this video, so that's why I'm looking down. If you see some smoke coming in the camera, I have an incense burning, and if you hear the background noises, I have some music playing on my TV and my window is open and they be getting loud out there, so ignore that and listen to me. The first thing that I wrote down is uniform grooming and hacks to feel cute and confident while you're in your uniform. So in the Navy, they have a lot of regs. Basically they want you to look ugly, so your hair has to be put back. You can't have on no extravagant makeup, no big lashes, lipsticks, long nails. But there are ways to work around it and still look and feel cute and feminine in your uniform. So first of all, make sure you're staying in regs, because you do not want to get in trouble for not being in regs. So number one, make sure you are in regs. You do you a cute little slick back with a middle part or a side part. For me, I just put my hair up like that. You know, I might do me some little edges if I'm feeling it. You can have your lashes like the lashes I have on right now. These are clusters that I did myself. Perfect. They're not too big, not too over dramatic. And also the makeup that I'm wearing right now. This will be the perfect makeup routine to wear in your uniform and at work. Nails. My nails are in regs. I do need to get them done because like they're grown out. As you can see, I have a brown color. Skin tone is in regs. You can have French tip, American manicure, natural pink, no dark pink like my bed sheet right here. None of that, all natural. So make sure you're staying in regs, but also make sure that you're keeping yourself up to par to where you feel like you don't feel like you've lost yourself and you look ugly, because that's what they're gonna try to get you to do. But don't do it. Trust me, it's not worth it. Make sure your hygiene is up to par. Make sure you are getting your uniforms dry cleaned. Make sure you're shining your boots. If you have black boots, just make sure you look nice and put together. Make sure your uniform is clean. Make sure you're taking care of your hygiene. Yeah. Okay, number 2, building friendships. This is gonna be a long topic, because number one, I want y'all to be careful out here. You're in the Navy, you never know where you're going to be stationed. You're going to be with all different type of people, different ethnicities. People are raised differently. You have to really be careful with who you surround yourself with. And this is coming from someone who knows. Trust me, I know. Been there, done that. Please be careful with who you surround yourself with. Get to know somebody before you call them your friend. These people out here are snakes. They're weird. They have no class, no manners. So really be careful when it comes to friendships. With that being said, you do want to find you 1 or 2 good friends. Keep your circle small. You don't need no big friend group. You don't. You can have acquaintances, associates, people who you go out with, but who you call your friend, get you 1 good friend, 1 or 2 good friends. And most of the time, you will probably meet that friend in boot camp. And if you are stationed together, when you get out of boot camp, then boom, there's your friend. If not, be careful, you know, put on your glasses and watch these people, because these people out here, baby, you just genuinely never know what you're getting yourself into with these people. So please be careful. Number 3, dating and boundaries. These Navy men, like, I told y'all to watch out for the friends and the females, so you really need to watch out for these men. These Navy men, these young Navy men are horny. They think with their they will try. Do not, and I repeat, do not let nobody's dusty son force you into getting married for BH. Been there, done that. I almost married a friend who I'm no longer friends with, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I almost did it. multiple times, and I almost married a dusty little boy, somebody's dusty little son. Don't do it. It's definitely not worth it, okay? Everybody wants BAH. I want BAH. There's so many other people in these barracks who want BAH, and so they go and they find the first dude who finds them attractive. You don't get to know the man and you just marry him for money. Now you're living with a man who you don't know. And then once he show you his true colors, now you have to file for divorce. And when you shouldn't have done it in the first place. Like, it's never worth it. Make sure if you do want to get married, make sure you're dating. Make sure you're dating for marriage. Make sure you're getting to know who you're about to marry and sign your life over to. Get to know these men, y'all. These men out here are crazy. These Navy men are crazy. They're no good. So please watch out for them. And I'm not just telling y'all that just to tell y'all that. I've seen it happen with my own two eyes. I've heard stories about it. So please don't get married for BH. It's not worth it. I know the barracks is not all of that, but you won't be in the barracks forever. You know, it's temporary. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the barracks. Let's move on to number 5. Embracing your femininity. Embracing your femininity. A lot of people do believe that the military is for men and that women don't belong in the military, and feminine women think that they have to be more masculine in order to fit in. Don't do that. You know, you belong here just as much as they do. And whether you have a desk job, an office job, whether you fixing the engine, you deserve to be here, and you have the right to be here, and you still have the right to be feminine. Feminine women can do the same things a man can do. So be kind, have a gentle heart, embrace your femininity. It's nothing wrong with that. And if anybody is giving you problems with it, then report them. Utilize your chain of command and report them, because that's unacceptable. And I've heard stories about it, and I'm not gonna lie, the Navy does like to cover up for that type of stuff, but you have to advocate for yourself. You have to stick up for yourself. And I've had problems, and it is still having problems with that, you know, advocating for myself, letting people disrespect me and talk to me any type of way, especially when people they put stereotypes on you. People do treat you differently. You will get treated differently as a young Black woman in the military, especially if you are beautiful and you take care of yourself and you're feminine. You will get treated differently, and you just have to learn how to advocate for yourself. And I'm still working on that. I'm still working on it, because there's been times I've been disrespected, talked to crazy by civilians, and I just let them get away with it. And I'm just like, well, I need to stay in my place. No, you need to advocate for yourself. Yes. Moving on to number 6, mental health. This is a really big one, especially if you go on a ship. I don't go on a ship. I've never been on a ship. If you want to learn more about ships, then go find another video that talks about being on ships, deployments, and underways, because I can't help you with that. I've heard stories, but I don't want to give you guys advice off of something I didn't experience for myself. So we're not gonna talk about the ship, because, you know, this big mama don't go on the ship, don't go on the ship, don't go on the ship. I stay on the shore for now. One day I will be on the ship, but for now, as long as I've been in, I've never been on a ship. Don't even know what one looks like. But anyway, mental health. Please take care of your mental health. If you have to take a day to yourself and just relax, take a nice hot shower, do you a face mask, stress relief, meditate, pray, please do that. And also know your resources. Utilize your chain of command, know your resources, sapper. Also, you can go to medical and tell them that you need to be referred to therapy or counseling, and they will get you the help that you need. You know, utilize it. It's free. Utilize it, you know. Anything to get out of work. You have this appointment, you have that appointment, you have to do this. Make sure you're utilizing those resources, and also make sure you know where to go, who to call to find help, because mental health is real. You know, I work at a desk all day, and people was like, oh, you have it easy, you don't have to be on the ship, you don't have to do that. But it's like, we still have our own issues. I mean, you just genuinely never know what anyone is going through, you know. Prioritize your mental health, because it is important. Because I've heard stories about people going crazy and losing their mind and doing things that I probably can't even say on this app. But yes, do not let it get to the point where you feel like you can't ask for help and you just don't know what else to do. Prioritize your mental health. That is so important. Do not let anyone overwork you, anyone tell you you're fine. No, your mental health matters. It matters the most. It matters more than you doing your job, okay? Because trust me, there's enough people in this Navy, in this military, to get the job done. You prioritizing your mental health is not an issue. Okay, number 7, fitness and body confidence. So do not lose yourself. Do not do what I have done. I got out of A school and kind of just like went crazy and gained a bunch of weight, and now I'm in the process of trying to lose it back, which I was in the gym. Then I stopped going because of toxic people in my life. Stay away from toxic people, but make sure you're staying in the gym and staying on top of your physical health and the way you look. Care about your body. Care, okay? When your command is giving you time to PT, utilize that time and go PT. Take two hours out of your day to go PT. You will thank me later, because it's so easy to get off of track, you know, especially if you're stationed in San Diego where I am. They have a lot of food places. You get lazy just sitting in your barracks. You only PT when it's mandatory. No, go to the gym. I take Pilates classes. You can take Pilates classes. It's an app called ClassPass. I don't know if I can put it like on the screen. I'll try. But it's an app called ClassPass. Download that. It'll give you free credits. You can go around San Diego and find different fitness places that you like. Pilates, hot yoga. They have cycling classes, everything. So make sure you prioritize your fitness health and body confidence, okay? Don't be like me. Don't let yourself go. Like I said, if you feel like you're having mental issues, use your resources. Sapper. Find help. Get help. Do not let yourself go. It might be hard, but don't fall into depression. Especially if you feel like you have no one, no friends. You feel like you're being overworked and all you do is go to work, come back to your miserable barracks and sleep. Don't lose yourself in that. There's so many things you can do. There's the MWR. You can volunteer. You can join a collateral. If you are a Christian, you can find a church, groups to join. There's so many different things that you can do to where you're not just sitting in your room bored every day. So make sure you are utilizing that. The MWR stuff the Navy offers. So many free things that you can do. Do that, okay? I'm telling you, and I'm warning you. Learn from me, your big sister. Okay, number 8. This is a really important topic. Money and finances. Y'all want to talk about it? I want to talk about it. I definitely want to talk about it. As a junior sailor, that's E1 through E4-ish, maybe E5, but right now we're talking about E1s through E4s. You don't get BAH. You don't get meal deductions. You only get your pay. and it is not that much money, okay? You really don't start seeing the money come in until you hit E5. E1 through E4, you're not getting paid that much money. Do not, I repeat, do not, when you get out of boot camp and you open your phone and you look at your bank account and you're just like, oh my gosh, especially if you have a bonus, don't be like me. Save your bonus, put it into savings, put it into stocks, save your money, and don't get in the fleet. Get one of these high limit credit cards that Navy Federal just be giving out. Do not do it. And if you do it, that's fine, but make sure you're responsible with it. Like, don't just be going and swiping and maxing out the credit card. When I got in, Navy Federal gave me a credit card with the $8,000 limit, and I was not responsible with it. And do as you please. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money, but just know it comes with consequences. So make sure you're saving your money. Do not get these high limit Navy Federal credit cards and go crazy, because that's almost what everybody does. You see people out here with Hellcats and 2025 Mercedes Benz, and they stand in the barracks like you. You like, how they got that? Like, we making the same amount of money. How you got that and I don't? Honestly, you really never know. You know, maybe their parents are rich, but 9 times out of 10, they got a car loan from Navy Fed, or they took out a loan and their whole paycheck is going to that car. So that's another thing. Don't compare what somebody else has to what you have or what you don't have. Me, I don't have a car, and I'm working on getting a car, and I will be getting one soon. But that's another thing. You do want to have a car, because having to take Ubers everywhere is expensive and annoying. So if you can get a car, preferably a cash car. You know, save you $10,000 to $10,000, buy you a cash car. Don't get no car payment. You really don't need a car payment, for real, because 9 times out of 10, where you're stationed, you're not going to be there for a long time. You got to go to your next duty station. You're going to be on the ship, on deployment. You probably going to end up selling the car. So just get you a nice little cash car that can get you from point A to point B. You don't need these Challengers, these Hellcats, a G6 SRT, whatever they call it. You don't need it. It's pretty to look at, and it's nice to have. If I could have one right now, I would. But you don't need it, okay? Think about your future. Think about, 20 years from now. You're gonna be like, did I really need that Hellcat when I was 20 years old? No. So yeah, do not let what someone else has do not let what someone else has encourage you to do something that you know you shouldn't do. Be smart with your money, y'all. Please be smart with the money. Do not put yourself in a financial bind at a young age. I'm 21. I just paid off my Capital One credit card. Now I'm tackling the Navy Federal credit card. And at the end of the day, I'm grateful that it isn't more than what it is. My credit isn't terrible, but it ain't good. So work on that and be smart. And remember what your big sister told you before you go get that credit card and go to the mall and start swiping it. You in San Diego, you go to the Fashion Valley where they got the Louis Vuitton and the Gucci. Like, oh, you swiping. Think about what your big sister said, what JK Darling said before you go swipe it. Next topic, number 8, sorry. The barracks / your space. This one is really important for me. So I know what these barracks, the barracks that the Navy has to offer us are miserable. They're not that good. They're depressing, but it doesn't have to be depressing. Even if you have a roommate. Before I moved into the barracks I'm in now, I was in the barracks where I had a roommate. We shared everything. It was 4 people to a kitchen and 2 people to a room. We didn't have bathtubs. We had 1 little shower, 2 beds in 1 room the size of this room. Shared a bathroom, shared everything. Besides a closet. We didn't share a closet or a bed, but everything else we shared. And you do have to get used to sharing, because I still do share. I don't share my room, my personal space, but I do share the common area, which consists of a kitchen, a bathroom, and a laundry room. But I would rather be here than sharing a room with somebody, because I just genuinely couldn't do it, especially with where I came from previously, where I had my own room, own vanity, own everything, to sharing with another grown woman. I genuinely just couldn't do it. So if you can, try to get into the nicer-ish barracks. I'm not even in the barracks where I want to be, but it's better. And another thing, these barracks rooms are depressing. You know, it's nothing on the walls, just this wood color, a plain bed, and just plain everything. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got to this room, it was very depressing until I decided I didn't want it to be depressing anymore. And I'm gonna show y'all my room in a minute, but decorate, y'all. Do not let it be depressing. This is your home. This is where you live. Make it how you want it. I spiced my room up a little bit. I still don't have everything in here that I want, but it's better than what I came in here with. Got me a little TV right here. Some posters on the wall. That's my vision board. A nice little bedspread. Pictures. This is a picture I painted. I got me a little rug, a bean bag. I bought me a little makeup vanity thing, and also bought me this little organizer for like my hygiene items. And yeah, this is a poster my sister made me for my 21st birthday. And then I also have lights. I can do a full in-depth room tour for y'all. If y'all want that video, let me know. But yeah, it's not the best, but it's something. It's something to the point where I'm not feeling like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Like, I made something out of nothing, you know? And while it could be better, I'm not mad at it. And it's getting me through the day, every day for now, you know? I don't want to spend too much money on this room because I'm not going to be here much longer. But for the time being, I had to do something, you know? And I still want to get some curtains for this big window over here, but probably not, because I'm probably going to be moving out soon. But yeah, make sure your living space is up to par. Even if you do have a roommate, still do something. Still buy you a nice bed set, a nice blanket, some good pillows. You can hang stuff up on the wall on your side. I've been in one of my friends' barracks on a different base. She had a roommate. She had her little TV in front of her bed. She had like her decorations. Her bed was nice on her side. And it was, I'm like, okay, like if I had to do this, like I could do this. Like I got me my TV, you know, I got all my stuff over here. Just make sure that your space is livable, okay? Do not let it be depressing, these depressing rooms that they give us. If I could have shown y'all this room when I first got here, y'all would have been like, who living there? Not me. Make it what you, do what you can with it. Yeah, I gave myself a $200 limit. Besides the TV was like $200 itself, but all like my decorations, like between the lights, the pictures, the bed sheets, the rug, the bean bag, the little makeup organizer, and the stuff, $200. And I don't even think I went over $200. So yeah, go to Ross, go to TJ Maxx. That's where I got my bed stuff from I believe Ross. And it's hard to find twin size bed comforters, y'all. I promise y'all, it's so hard to find. Why is it so hard to find twin size bed comforter sets? Like you see a cute saying, you look at it and it's either a queen, a king, or a fool. Y'all know how hard it was for me to find this? And this is double-sided. It's Juicy Couture. This came separately, but this and then the sheets didn't even come with it. It was just the comforter and the pillowcase and that pillow. I had to buy the sheets separately because they don't sell twin size bed comforter sets for some reason. I don't know, but you can go on Amazon. They also got some cute ones on Shein, but I think those are like duvets, so you have to buy like the insert, or else you're gonna have like a really thin blanket. And the last one is to be you. Do not fall into no friend groups where you're forced to not be yourself and to act a way that you know is not you. Be you. And the people who are meant to be in your life will find you. The man who's meant to be in your life will find you. The friends who are meant to be in your life will find you. Just be yourself. Be yourself at work, be yourself outside of work, and people will gravitate towards you, okay? Don't put on a facade for nobody. And yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm sorry it took so long for me to make another video. Like I said, I have been going through a lot, okay? And I had to snap out of it because I'm like, what am I doing? Like, it's 2026, new year, new me. I had to snap out of it so fast. That's why I've been MIA, but I'm back. And I'm back for good. So let me know if y'all want me to talk about anything else in the military. Yeah, just don't let it be a ship or a deployment or underway, because like I said, never been on a ship, don't even know what one looks like. So yeah, but anyway, bye bye y'all, stay tuned.